Greece, a land of ancient wonders and captivating beauty, has always beckoned travelers. From the ancient ruins of Athens to the stunning beaches of the Cyclades, Greece offers a unique blend of history, culture, and natural beauty that is hard to find anywhere else. The allure of Greece is timeless, drawing visitors from all corners of the globe to experience its magic. Its sun-drenched islands, historical treasures, and vibrant culture have made it a top tourist destination. The Greek islands, with their crystal-clear waters and picturesque villages, are a paradise for beach lovers and adventure seekers alike. Meanwhile, the mainland is rich with archaeological sites, museums, and vibrant cities that offer a glimpse into Greece's storied past and dynamic present. In recent years, Greece has experienced a surge in popularity, with visitor numbers reaching unprecedented levels. This boom in tourism has brought significant economic benefits to the country, providing jobs and boosting local businesses. However, the rapid increase in visitors has also led to overcrowding in many popular destinations, making it difficult for both tourists and locals to enjoy these beautiful places. While this influx of tourists brings economic benefits, it also presents significant challenges. Local communities are feeling the pressure as they try to accommodate the growing number of visitors. Infrastructure such as roads, public transportation, and waste management systems is being stretched to its limits. Additionally, the character and charm of some of Greece's most beloved destinations are at risk of being lost as they become more commercialized to cater to tourists. The increase in tourism is putting a strain on Greece's delicate ecosystems and cultural heritage. Natural landscapes are being altered to make way for new hotels and resorts, and historical sites are under threat from the sheer volume of visitors. The wear and tear on ancient monuments and artifacts is a growing concern, as is the impact on local wildlife and marine environments. From overcrowded beaches to polluted waters, the impact of mass tourism is becoming increasingly evident. Popular beaches are often packed with sunbathers, leaving little room for locals to enjoy their own natural resources. Pollution from boats, hotels, and other tourist activities is affecting the quality of the water and the health of marine life. The once pristine environments that drew visitors in the first place are now at risk of being degraded beyond repair. It is crucial to address these issues to preserve the beauty and integrity of this remarkable country for generations to come. Efforts are being made to promote sustainable tourism practices that minimize environmental impact and protect cultural heritage. Conservationists and local communities are working together to clean up polluted areas, restore natural habitats, and implement measures to control the number of visitors to sensitive sites. By taking these steps, Greece can continue to welcome tourists while safeguarding its unique treasures for the future. One of the most visible consequences of Greece's tourism boom is over-tourism. This phenomenon has become increasingly problematic in recent years, as the number of visitors continues to rise exponentially. The allure of Greece's rich history, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture draws millions of tourists annually, but this influx comes with significant challenges. Popular destinations, particularly during peak season, are overwhelmed by massive crowds. The narrow streets of iconic cities like Athens and Santorini become almost impassable, with throngs of people jostling for space. This not only affects the tourists but also the local residents who find their daily lives disrupted by the constant influx of visitors. This overcrowding detracts from the visitor experience and puts a strain on local resources. Local businesses, while benefiting economically, often struggle to keep up with the demand. Water and waste management systems are particularly stressed, leading to environmental concerns that threaten the very beauty that attracts tourists in the first place. Ancient ruins are teeming with tourists, making it difficult to appreciate their historical significance. The Parthenon, Delphi, and other historical sites are often so crowded that visitors can barely move, let alone take in the grandeur and history of these ancient wonders. This diminishes the educational and emotional impact of visiting such culturally significant places. Once peaceful beaches are now packed with sunbathers, leaving little space for relaxation or tranquility. The serene beauty of Greece's coastal areas is marred by the sheer number of people, making it hard to find a quiet spot to enjoy the sun and sea. This overcrowding also leads to increased litter and pollution, further degrading the natural environment. The sheer volume of visitors creates noise pollution and disrupts the natural environment. The constant hum of chatter, the roar of tour buses, and the general hustle and bustle can be overwhelming. This noise pollution not only affects human visitors, but also disturbs local wildlife, altering their natural behaviors and habitats. The infrastructure struggles to cope with the influx, leading to long queues, traffic congestion, and shortages of essential services. Public transportation systems are often overwhelmed, and roads become clogged with traffic, making travel within these popular destinations a frustrating experience. Additionally, the high demand for accommodations and other services can lead to shortages and inflated prices, further complicating the situation for both tourists and locals. The strain on infrastructure is another major concern. Local services and amenities are pushed to their limits during peak tourist season. Water and electricity supplies can become strained, leading to shortages and disruptions. Waste management systems struggle to cope with the increased volume of garbage generated by tourists. This can result in overflowing bins and unsightly litter in public areas. Transportation networks, particularly on smaller islands, are often inadequate to handle the influx of visitors. This leads to traffic congestion, delays, and frustration for both tourists and locals alike. Greece is renowned for its pristine beaches and crystal-clear waters. However, the marine environment is facing increasing pressure from tourism-related pollution. Sunscreen chemicals, plastic waste, and sewage discharge are contaminating coastal waters, harming marine life, and degrading water quality. The increased number of boats and cruise ships also contributes to noise and air pollution, further disrupting the delicate marine ecosystem. The once vibrant coral reefs and diverse fish populations are at risk from unsustainable fishing practices and anchor damage. Section 5. Concrete Coastlines Development's Environmental Toll. To accommodate the growing number of tourists, coastal areas are being rapidly developed. Hotels, resorts, and tourist facilities are springing up, often at the expense of natural habitats. This uncontrolled construction destroys fragile ecosystems, displaces wildlife, and erodes the natural beauty that attracts visitors in the first place. The loss of natural vegetation and increased impervious surfaces contribute to soil erosion, flooding, and water pollution. The construction and operation of tourist infrastructure also generates significant amounts of greenhouse gases, exacerbating climate change. Section 6. Culture under Pressure, Tourism's Double-Edged Sword. While tourism can contribute to cultural exchange and understanding, it can also have negative consequences for local communities. The allure of foreign visitors often brings economic benefits, but it also brings challenges that can disrupt the very fabric of local life. The influx of visitors can lead to the commodification and exploitation of culture. What was once a genuine expression of local heritage can become a mere transaction, a product to be bought and sold. This shift can erode the cultural significance of traditions that have been passed down through generations. Traditional crafts, dances, and ceremonies are often reduced to tourist spectacles, losing their authenticity and meaning. Performances that were once intimate and community-focused are now staged for the entertainment of outsiders, altering their original purpose and spirit. Local artisans may feel pressured to mass-produce souvenirs to meet tourist demand, compromising the quality and uniqueness of their work. The artistry and craftsmanship that once defined these items can be lost in the rush to produce more, faster, and cheaper. The constant interaction with tourists can also lead to a loss of privacy and a sense of intrusion for local residents. The daily lives of locals are often disrupted by the presence of visitors, who may not always be mindful of the impact they have on the community. This can create a sense of resentment and a feeling that their home is no longer their own. Balancing the benefits of tourism with the need to preserve cultural integrity and community well-being is a delicate task that requires thoughtful consideration and sustainable practices. Section 7. Beyond Souvenirs, Respecting Local Craftsmanship. The tourism industry often promotes the sale of mass-produced souvenirs, many of which are not even made in Greece. This undermines the livelihoods of local artisans who rely on selling authentic, handcrafted goods. Tourists should be encouraged to support local businesses and purchase genuine products that reflect the skill and heritage of the region. This not only benefits the local economy but also helps to preserve traditional crafts and techniques. By valuing authenticity and craftsmanship, tourists can contribute to the sustainability of local communities. Section 8. Preserving Authenticity, a Shared Responsibility. Preserving the authenticity of cultural experiences is crucial. Tourists should approach local customs and traditions with respect and sensitivity. This includes dressing appropriately when visiting religious sites, asking permission before taking photos of people, and learning a few basic Greek phrases. By engaging with the local culture in a meaningful way, tourists can gain a deeper appreciation for the destination and its people. It is important to remember that tourism should be a mutually beneficial exchange, not an exploitative one. Section 9. Finding Harmony Towards Sustainable Tourism in Greece. Greece faces the challenge of balancing the economic benefits of tourism with the need to protect its environment and cultural heritage. Sustainable tourism practices are essential to ensure the long-term viability of the industry. This includes promoting off-season travel, encouraging tourists to explore lesser-known destinations, and supporting businesses that prioritize environmental and social responsibility. By working together, tourists, local communities, and the government can mitigate the negative impacts of tourism and create a more sustainable and enjoyable experience for all.